Welcome to this channel. This channel is for educations and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So those who do not want to face the truth, please do not continue on to watch this video. Now today I'd like to share with you something extremely important. If one wants to learn ancient Wing Chun or learn proper martial arts. So the reason I share this today is because on and off or often I got message from many Wing Chun friends. And what I found out is that is a really poor education in Wing Chun for past 120 years. So many of our Wing Chun friends do not think straight or do not think clearly, where they often go off topic and being vague and all sort of stuff. So today I like to clean this thing up, to tell the world what is the proper way of learning things or learning the ancient Wing Chuns, or else it is a disaster. So one needs to learn to think clearly if one wants to learn ancient Wing Chun. The question is, where do you think the fake and woo-woo kung fu come from? Well, if one don't think clearly, for sure, what one learn will be the fake or woo-woo kung fu, which is now the young Chinese is exposing. So that is the bottom line. One need to think clearly. And to think clearly, one need to be on topic, be specific and details. Commenting only when one has developed the skill or has the experience. For example, one need to taste the apple before one talk about apple. Also, Kung Fu, especially in this channel, the ancient Wing Chun or the United States of America Wing Chun technology is not appreciations of literature or philosophy presentation. So one need to get things clear and straight on what is going on, or else what do one contribute? Just think about it. If we don't want to contribute to fake kung fu, woo-woo kung fu, then stop it. Stop those really crazy type of mindset. Now, Zen say that one need to clean one's cup before drink others' tea. While in American way, it say that first seek to understand, then to be understood. This is very critical, but most people simply do not know how to behave this way. And guess what? What is the reality of martial art today? Well, we like it or not, Wing Chun and Kung Fu is facing well-trained, really precise, scientific trained opponent. Nobody going to stand there to go do chi sao or push hand with you. People is not going to playing hand technique, chasing hand. People is going to get in and get you. That is the name of the game today, by evidence. So one better learn to seek first to understand before continue on one's whatever type of mindset. Now, I'd like to share with everybody and make it really clear today what I'm doing. So if you look at this picture, hundreds of years ago, there's Qi Ji Guang, there's Shaolin Sword Strike, and then 160 years or 170 years ago, there's Wing Chun 1850. For whatever heaven knows reason, for past 120 years, the mindset of Wing Chun or traditional Chinese martial art become off topic, generalization, belief, hearsays, guessing, vague stories made up, perspective, philosophies, speculation, apple when one has not tasted an apple, appreciations of literature or philosophy type of mindset. Past 120 years by evidence, it is this type of stuff. It no longer presents what is here. So you end up with this. The mind is scattering around. Everybody have their 5 cents. Oh, Wing Chun is Wang Chun. Wing Chun is White Crane. Wing Chun is Ngo Zhou. Wing Chun is Tai Chi. Wing Chun is whatever the Qing official is teaching Wing Chun. Are you kidding? Don't Wing Chun is belong to the anti-Qing? So it is this mess here. What is Wing Chun? You can have 10 billion type of saying there and guessing there and all sort of stuff, but not telling what is going on here. So, well, for those who want to continue on this, they are free to continue on, but not in this channel, okay? So in this channel, this is what I'm doing. I took the Qi Ji Guang, Shaolin Sword Strike, and Wing Chun 1850, get into the America, and fuse with the sports science today. It is a technology and showing the identity of Wing Chun. What is the identity of the Wing Chun? What is the uniqueness of Wing Chun? And, of course, it is mapped into sports science. And it is measurable, it is quantizable. So, in these channels, we keep things clearly defined and quantized based on historical and scientific evidence. This is a technology, not appreciations of literature or philosophy. It's not those Tao, Qi, Jing, mind power, all sort of stuff, this thing. So anybody who do not want to face the truth here, please do not continue on watching this video or following my channel. I don't need fans. I just want to make this thing clear on what the ancient is talking about. Now, however, with the mindset of this, how is possible for one even think clearly? And in past 120 years, if have proven that, well, Xi Xiaodong have proven that. Okay? So, what I'm doing is this one. This channel is for this. It got nothing to do with me or anybody. Everything has to be speak based on evidence, clearly defined, quantized, based on science, and it is not appreciation of literature or philosophy or sharing your feeling or my feeling of this philosophy or that literature. Such as over here. Oh, it's Tao, it is internal, it is mind power. My grandmaster said this. Nope. This is solid technology, period. So again, I'm saying that those who do not want to face this reality please do not continue to watch my channel or my video. Because I don't want what I'm studying here in America start to get into this. If we have people who think this way, who have his mindset this way, get into this, it's going to screw this thing up. And I don't want it. That's why I say it out loud today to the world. If anybody want to be in this channel, watching this channel, one better get the mind clear. Okay? This is not welcome because I don't want this kind of thing have anything to do with what I'm presenting. Now, saying that, I'm not blaming anybody. I just want to get things clear. Because I do not want to give any room to this type of mindset people. In the West today, there are many people like that. In the East, the same thing. And that's why you end up this. People call you fake. Because you don't know how to think. And you do not know how to face reality. When you get into that, what can you expect? So, this is an education and cultural channel. So, it's better to put things up front and straight. If it's not for you, don't come here. I don't need fans. Even if I just left with one audience or one person who sign in, follow this channel, I'm okay with it. Even 0 people, I'm okay with it because I want to use this channel as a storage of culture and educations of the past and what happened in today's in America and what happened in the reality. I don't need followers. So that is how it is. Okay. And of course, as what I'm saying that I'm not here to blame, but one need to get one's mind trained if one really want to learn something. If you got the mind of like this, you will never be an engineer. You will never be an MD, medical doctor. Because whatever the engineering you take part in the medical you take part in, you're going to cause people to die. Okay. So that is the bottom line. Now I'm going to give you an example. Many people is in this type of mindset because it was brainwashed, but still don't know they are brainwashed. So if one is in this type of mindset and don't know, today I want to share with you. So here on, you can get out of it. Or if you don't want to get out of it, please do not watch my channel. This is not for you. So I'm going to share with you an example. So yesterday I'm sharing this video. Wing Chun is never Wing Chun. Wing Chun dummy is not movie dummy. Well, what is the topic of this video? What is the point I'm making this video? What do I present here in this video? Well, of course, I'm presenting to make things clear. Make things clear for here. Not this kind of stuff. And of course, it's not appreciations of our literature. But guess what? I got a comment here saying that I would like to recommend a book by one of my favorite martial artists. Okay? 前经今世 by 焦建国. It covers many of the same things you speak about in your videos. Very informative. you seems to already process this knowledge, but I found it enjoyable to read multiple perspectives on similar subject and thought you might enjoy this volume as I did. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience. Well, this person sound to have a good heart, but you know what? He is off topic, generalization, vague, speculate apple when one has not tasted apple. And he took the entire thing like appreciations of literature or philosophy. What do I present in this video? In this video is talking about Wing Chun is never Wing Chun based on the uniqueness of the art and the identity of the art. And the Wing Chun dummy is not the movie type of dummy from Wing Chun and so forth. So, this is a type of a mentality which is problematic. It completely go off topic of what I'm talking about. That's why I often deleted this type of comment. And I ask people to leave. Why? Why do I want to have this kind of thing in my channel where you will be able to mislead people? Well, let's look into clearly. Now he said that I would like to recommend a book by one of my favorite martial artists. Okay? And the book name is 前进经世 by 焦建国. Do you know what this book is about? Okay? Know exactly what it is. Well, let me tell you what it is. This 前进经世 is Mr. 焦建国, the author's explanations of the Shaolin Short Strike Classic. And in this book, it has 焦建国's martial arts or the style, which is 绵章 style. So this book is an explanations of or commentary of Mr. 焦建国based on his understanding and based on his style. This is 绵章 style. Now, this is a good book by Mr. 焦建国. However, this is Mr. 焦建国's view on the Shaolin Classic, which is based on his style, the 绵章 style, which is another short strike style. Now, why do I don't use this kind of stuff in this channel? Well, I am using the ancient classic directly, not other people's book, because other people's book have other people's view. It is not pure anymore. It is not pure ancient Shaolin classic. Okay? So I hope that people understand before they want to recommend any books or anything, understand what it is. And also, what is that got to do with Wing Chun is never Wing Chun? And in here I present the uniqueness and the identity of Wing Chun and the Buddha Dhammi and so forth. Well, the answer is that it is off-topic stuff. And here it continue on, it say that it covers many of the same thing you speak about in your video. Well, so what is it? Can one be specific? Can one be really clear on what it is? Instead of just drop something like this? And here it said that you seems to already possess the knowledge. Well, what knowledge are you talking about? So this type of stuff is vague and generalized and go off topic. So it is like if people talk jiu-jitsu, is that equal to Brazilian jiu-jitsu? If people talk about Shotokan karate, is that equal to the Kyokushin karate? What is both karate, both jiu-jitsu, are they equal? So one need to get really clear on what is one talking about. What is the topic what one is talking about? And here it says that you seems already possess this knowledge, but I found it enjoyable to read multiple perspectives on similar subject. So what do I present? What do I present here? I'm presenting ancient Wing Chun or Shaolin sword strike or appreciations of literature or philosophy. What do I present here? What do I present here and what do I present in this channel? Well, anybody who pay attention will know that I am presenting the identity of Wing Chun, the uniqueness of Wing Chun, and those who really have followed this channel know that it's just few days ago I present this thing. First is the multi-dimensional fighting art of Qi Ji Guang, Shaolin sword strike martial art, and then the Wing Chun. And you know what? Of course, this book is about the Shaolin classic, the Shaolin sword strike classic based on Mr. Jiao Jianguo and based on Mr. Jiao Jianguo's view from his practice of Mianzhang style. Of course, there are some similarity here because we're talking about the same thing, Shaolin sword strike martial arts. Okay? It's like you're talking about Jiu-Jitsu and BJJ. Of course, there are similarity, but BJJ is not Jiu-Jitsu. Okay? BJJ is BJJ. BJJ is different type of Jiu-Jitsu. Kyokushin karate is not Shotokan karate. Okay? So, just look at that. You know that it is a disaster. It is using this type of mentality. For example here, you seems to already process this knowledge. What knowledge? What are we talking about? I'm talking about ancient Wing Chun here. Which knowledge are you talking about? Am I talking Wing Chun? You're talking about Mianzhang Quan or what? So this is the problem. That's why I don't want people who is having this type of mindset in my channel. Because no matter how I clear things up, I try to work to make it so simple everybody can understand, they end up to have this mindset. And I don't want to deal with that. It is really frustrated to keeping seeing this kind of stuff. Okay? So I am presenting a technology, but this is like appreciations of literature or philosophy. In technology, there is no such thing as you seems to already process this knowledge. It's either it is Shaolin sword strike or it is not Shaolin sword strike. And as in Wing Chun, that is Shaolin sword strike, there's Mei Si Zhuang, there's White Crane. Wing Chun is not Mianzhang Quan. Even though they are common, they have common denominator. So it's like BJJ is not Jiu-Jitsu, even though they have a common platform of Jiu-Jitsu. Kyokushin karate and Shotokan karate is karate belong to the common denominator karate, but they are different. Now, when one drop one thing like that, that's why I delete it. So, if one really want to learn something, one better be clear on what is going on. You know what? The opponent is Xi Xiaodong, MMA, well-trained, really clear, defined, quantized, verifiable with the science and the vital signs of human body. You cannot afford to have this kind of, who knows what type of a mindset is there. Kung Fu is not about appreciation, literature, or philosophy. Yes, this is philosophy. Yes, there is not this guy's this grandmaster saying, that grandmaster saying. So I have met a lot of grandmaster. I know they have a good heart, but what they do is actually completely contribute to disaster. It's contribute to this. So I'm making it really clear here that one better know what one is talking about, or else one is living in a fantasy, or one is studying literature or philosophy, one is not studying Kung Fu. Because Xi Xiaodong is not going to like here doing Qi Sao with you. He going in. It is momentum. It is stamina. If you stand there, you get in trouble. And thus, in this type of fight, is calculated. Is well trained. Unless one can have this type of mentality, one simply cannot play this game. Period. Okay? So again, if one want to continue on this, they are free to do that. But in this channel, I make it clear. Here on anybody doing this kind of stuff, I'm going to send this video to them. And of course, I'm not blaming. I'm just saying that, hey, get your mind straight. Or else you are only contribute to disaster. I am not going to accept anybody contribute to disaster in this channel, where I put in 40, 50 years of my life, try to clean things up, and then you got all this kind of people still thinking this way. Okay? What are you going to learn anyway? So this is what I like to share with you. Learn to think clearly if one really want to learn ancient Wing Chun or the United States of America Wing Chun technology. There's not iffy there. It's like an engineering. It's like medicines. People die, okay? Or the entire building will collapse if one don't know one is talking about.